Pennsylvania, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleganyGrill.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Welcome in. We are live from the Terror Dome in Duke Center, where tonight the Otto-Eldred Terrors face off against the Port Allegany Gators in an old school North Tier League matchup. Andy Closer with you for D910sports.com, YDL Sports Network. High school basketball brought to you by the Allegany Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Takeout is available. Call today to place an order or buy a gift card at 724-659-5701 or visit them online at AlleganyGrill.com. This is the Freedom Investment Management Group pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. You're inside the Rehab Center broadcast booth. Chiropractors caring for health. Visit them online at therehabcenters.com. That's centers spelled the old-fashioned way. Game stream, as always, brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And the drive to the game brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, where it's always a great day at the Warren Tire Center. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. All right. Well, folks, if you're wondering why we're a few minutes late joining you, it was a classic of a JV game, double overtime. Otto-Eldred came back from 9 points down to force overtime and wins 41-35 in double overtime. So that's why we're a little late joining you tonight. And I'm sure you can hear me. The Otto-Eldred pep band playing in the background as we get to tonight's contest. Otto-Eldred coming in the class of the North Tier League, unbeaten at 8-0, 12-1 overall. Port Allegany coming in with a record of 6-5 overall, 6-2 in North Tier League play. Now, these two teams have met once already this season back on December 17th, a 55-43 win for Otto-Eldred in that game. Landon Francis led the way with 19 points. Sheen Thomas had 17 and Manning's playing 12 for the Terrors, while for Port Allegany it was Jet Ruding with 13 points, Noah Archer with 12, and Blaine Moses with 8. So there you have it, the second meeting between these two teams here this season. And, this Otto-Eldred team came into the season with high expectations, and they've done nothing to diminish that to this point. Certainly on a short list of the top teams in District 9, regardless of classification. Some others, El County Catholic, Brookville, Clarion, Limestone in the mix as well. But this is an excellent basketball team, and as their record would indicate. Port Allegany, meanwhile, comes in winners of 4 out of their last 5, and you have to wonder if they're getting their legs after them. A lot of guys on this team were key contributors on the football team that made the run to the state semifinals. So got a little bit of a late start. with the PIAA moving things around, actually they were still playing football when basketball season started. A lot of those guys were actually. So Port Allegany coming in playing well again at 6-5, winners of 4 of 5. Otto-Eldred has won 4 in a row. Their only loss was to Salamanca back in late December, and that's a Salamanca team. As folks who follow New York State basketball will attest, is the real deal. Made a run in states a year ago. Also knocked off in that same IBO tournament, knocked off Warren in overtime, I believe. You talk about one of the best teams in District 10 Class 4A. So that should give you an indication of how good Salamanca is. But again, to what kind of level Otto-Eldred is playing at as well. So time to get into the keys to the game, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. AllAmericanHQ.com. Visit them at AllAmericanHQ.com. They will put almost anything on almost everything. And I got to tell you, this game is going to come down to one word, as far as I'm concerned. That's tempo. Port Allegany averages about 50 points a game. Otto-Eldred coming in at about 64.5 points a game. So, if you're Port, you want to see this game in like a mid to high 40s. And if you're Otto-Eldred, obviously a higher score would seem to favor the Terrors. And more than that, too, key for Port Allegany defensively will be to really check these perimeter shooters, Cousins and Francis and Splain from Otto-Eldred. They made 15 threes a few games ago, and they're the real deal. Saw them. This is my second time seeing them this year, and first time I saw them was a win over Bradford back at the start of the season. But then again, for Port Allegany, I look for them to maybe get the ball down low to the likes of Blaine Moses and the like. But again, tempo is going to be a major indicator in this one. And I can't help but think too. Speaking of the high expectations for Otto-Eldred this season, they come out to the warm-ups to Drake's back-to-back, and I'm sure homage as to what they want to accomplish this year, at least starting out with another North-Tier League title, one of the checklist of goals that this team has. But this is going to be a slugfest, no doubt. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick timeout to thank a couple more of our sponsors, and we'll be back with starting lineups. You are watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages.
Are you looking for a great place to relax?
All right, welcome back, sports fans. We are at the Terror Dome, where Otto-Eldred and Port Allegany are getting set to do battle here. Just reading a pre-game announcement before we get set for the national anthem by the Otto-Eldred band, sitting, as you probably can hear, directly to my left. Again, in case you're late joining us, JV game went to double overtime, a game won by the Terrors. That's why we're a little late. Tip-off of the varsity contest about 7:45 here. And well, here we go with the choir singing the national anthem. All right, so as you can hear, a wonderful job there by the Otto-Eldred choir with the national anthem as we get set for starting lineups. Just a quick look at some stats. Otto-Eldred, Landon Francis checking in at 15.9 points per game. Austin Cousins, 13.5 points a game. Manning Splain, 13 points per game. And Sheen Thomas, 11.1 points per game. And starters for Port Allegany, number 3, freshman Jared Funk. Junior, number 11, Braylon Button. Senior, number 10, Blaine Moses. Senior, number 12, Drew Evans. And senior, number 20, Noah Archer. That rounds out the starting lineup for Port Allegany. Evans checking at 10.1 points per game, Button at 8.6, Jet Rooting at 7.8, Moses at 5.5, and Funk at 5.1. And here we go for the Terrors of Otto-Eldred. Number 0, Manning Splain. Sophomore, number 3, Landon Francis. Sophomore, number 12, Sheen Thomas. Junior, number 4, Brax Caldwell. And senior, number 3, Austin Cousins rounds out the starting lineup for Otto-Eldred under the direction of head coach Derek Francis. Port Allegany under the direction of head coach Kyle Babcock. So again, your starters for Port Allegany: Evans, Button, Moses, Funk, and Archer. And for Otto-Eldred, Splain, Cousins, Francis, Thomas, and Caldwell. We are just about set to go here from the Terror Dome. Andy Closer with you. So glad you're joining us here on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network. And I got to tell you, it's a great atmosphere in here. The place is absolutely packed. It's been loud really since the fourth quarter of the JV game. So just a great atmosphere tonight. I see an old friend down there, one of the officials, Anthony Zimbardi, making me feel my age a little bit. Covered him when he played at Bradford High. Good to see him in the stripes. Of course, his father, Pick, been doing it for a long time as well. So, all right, we are just about set to go. And jumping center for Port Allegany will be the freshman number 3, Jared Funk, and for Otto-Eldred, Sheen Thomas. Tip is controlled by Port Allegany, and we are underway. There's a quick 3. That shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Landon Francis, and he immediately looks to push. Francis kicks it in the corner. Over to Cousins now inside to Chapman. He lays it up and in for 2. Brax Chapman has the first 2 points of the game. It's 2-0 Port Allegany, or Brax Caldwell, excuse me. Brax Caldwell, 2-0 Otto-Eldred. Sorry, folks, bear with me there as Archer has it out top for the Gators. Of course, where's number 20, just like he did in football. And there's a turnover, and that's into the hands of Cousins. Cousins kicks it over to Splain. He'll fire a 3. It's good. Manning Splain with the icing 3-pointer. It's 5-0 quickly Otto-Eldred. Gators with it now. That's Moses in the front court as they work around the perimeter. Archer now over to Funk. Inside, here's Button. Button working on Caldwell. That shot is up and good, and the Gators are on the board. It's 5-2. Thomas with the drive, and that goes off his foot and out of bounds. So it'll be Otto-Eldred, or Port Allegany basketball, excuse me, trailing 5-2. And that's Evans with it up top for the Gators. Now gets it over to Archer. Button with it again down low. Looks to power up, and we're going to get a foul, and Button will head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line for a pair. Braylon Button to the free throw line. Foul called on Caldwell, his first. First shot by Button is up and in. He'll get one more. Second shot in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by the Terrors, and they'll walk up the court here. That's Manning Splain with it. Splain drives, cut off, kick out Thomas. Now Cousins, open three. It's good. Austin Cousins, and it's 8-3. Port Allegany, Otto-Eldred, excuse me, and a quick Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout for the Gators. Will take one with them and be right back. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Tucked In Farm in Cooksburg, PA has been the go-to place in northwestern Pennsylvania for weddings, private and corporate events, and other gatherings since 2015. Located on a 140-acre private estate, our event venue features an elegant barn, a timber frame pavilion with a grand fireplace, and a thoughtfully restored 1860 farmhouse that offers a spot for quiet time of relaxation and romantic getaway. Check us out online at www.tuckdinfarm.com. That's tuckedinfarm.com. Or call us at 814-316-9399.
All right, welcome back. 8-3, Otto-Eldred leads on a pair of threes by Cousins and Splain. Gators working across the timeline. Evans will fire a three. That's good. So Evans answers with a three of his own, and it's 8-6. 3 threes in the game already. Francis looks to drive. His scoop shot, no good. Rebound in the hands of Funk. And that shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Sheen Thomas. Thomas gets to Francis. Francis is going to be fouled. And they're going to get Moses for that foul. Checking in is going to be Jet Rooting, number 21 for the Gators, seeing his first action. Francis gets it to Cousins. Cousins just looking. Boy, these Otto-Eldred shooters don't need a lot of space to get that shot off. Now Splain will set the offense for OE. Ball into Thomas. Thomas turns, faces, guarded by Moses. Now back out to Splain. Splain drives. Layup is rejected by Evans. Rebound fought for, out of bounds, and it will go to the Gators. So a nice defensive play there by Drew Evans, and it's Port Allegany basketball. As Archer will walk it across the timeline for the Gators. Red little crossover there. Ball's taken away by Cousins. Splain, excuse me. Now over to Cousins. Back to Splain. Thought about the three. Now he'll drive and kick back out. And Splain thought about the three. Now gets it to Cousins. Out to Sheen Thomas. Terrors working around the perimeter. Splain cut off. Shot fake. Francis, he'll drive. Cut off there by Archer. And back in the hands of Manning Splain. Thomas with it, sporting the pink shoes is Sheen Thomas. Francis. Jump stop and shot is up and good for Landon Francis, his first 2 points of the game. So 10-6 Gators as we approach the midway point of the Tucked In Farms first quarter. There's a kick. Moses now gets it to Button. Button drive shot no good. But I think we're going to get a foul. We are. And let's see who they tagged for that. So it's going to go on Brax Caldwell, and that's already his second. And Button will go to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line for a pair. Button's first shot up and in, and this will be a substitution for Caldwell. I will imagine it is, as Max Splain checks in, number 10. Button will get one more. Shot is up and good. Francis, Otto-Eldred quickly up the court. Francis cut off by Archer. Gets it into the hands of Cousins. Now over to Max Blaine, who just checked into the game. He'll drive, kick. Thomas thought about the three. Now he'll take it. Shot no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by the Terrors. Boy, was Manning's plan. Did a great job of keeping that ball alive. Francis will fire a three from the top of the key. It's good. Landon Francis already 3 triples in the game for the Terrors. They lead 13-8. That's Archer with it for the Gators, guarded tightly by Cousins. Oh, a nice pass inside to Evans. Layup, no good. Rebound, Sheen Thomas. Thomas gets ahead to Francis. Francis over Max Blaine and back over to Francis. Drive kick. Thomas with the top of the key. Terrors working around the perimeter. Cousins with it now. Now to Manning's Blaine, guarded by Evans. Blaine dishes to Sheen Thomas, who has an open lane. He'll pull up for the jumper. No good. Rebound, Blaine Moses. So, under 3 minutes to play here in the Tucked In Farms first quarter. Otto-Eldred by 5. There's a shot that's rejected by Sheen Thomas. Ruding was greeted rudely by Thomas. And here's Manning's Blaine with a drive. Shot up and good. For Manning's Blaine, it's 15-8 Terrors. Manning's Blaine with 5 points here in the opening quarter for Otto-Eldred. Ball work inside to Moses. He shot no good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line for a pair. Blaine Moses, our D910sports.com football most valuable player this year. Again, one of the key cogs in that state semifinal team for the Gators. First shot up and good. He'll get one more. Second shot is good. So Moses knocks down a pair. It's 15-10. Otto-Eldred quickly back in the front court. Splain fires a three, no good. Rebound controlled by Archer. Archer now dribble handoff ball poked away by Splain, but Evans gets it back. Button shot rejected by Thomas. Rebound in the hands of Francis. He looks to push. Francis over. Ooh, and Max Blaine. He's fouled hard on the play by Blaine Moses. Everyone okay? Not 15-10, sorry for the scoreboard mistake there. 15-10, Otto-Eldred leads as Funk checks back in for the Gators. He'll replace Moses, who just picked up foul number 2. Ball inbounded to Sheen Thomas, and he's immediately fouled. And Funk with a look of exasperation on his face saying, who, me? But they do get Funk for the foul. That's his first. Team foul number 4, I believe. I'm saying team foul number 3. Okay. Francis to inbound. Getting to Max Blaine, now over to Thomas. Or, excuse me, that's Manning's Blaine. Kick. Max Blaine 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Funk. And Funk quickly in the front court. Ball taken away by Francis. His second steal this quarter. Francis, he'll look to push. Now kicks out Cousins. 3. It's good. Austin Cousins from Derek Francis. It's 18-10 Terrors here in the first quarter. That's Archer with it up top for the Gators. Now it's to Button. He's guarded by Thomas. Back out and rooting in the game as well for Port Allegany. He has it up top of the key. Drives. Cut off, and he's going to get called for a travel. So under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Otto-Eldred has knocked down 4 triples. They lead by 8. Francis with it. Dribble handoff to Manning's Blaine. Blaine guarded by Evans. Over to Francis. Francis drive, cut off. Gets it out to Sheen Thomas. Terrace now working around the perimeter. And Manning Splain will slow it down. See if they might try and hold for one here. Francis with it up top. We approach 15 seconds to go here. And I think they will hold for one. Francis guarded by Archer. Francis now under 10 seconds. Francis makes his move. Cut off. Manning Splain with 4 seconds. Cousins just going to have to chuck one up there, and that's no good. So 1 quarter of play in the books. Your score, Otto-Eldred 18, Port Allegany 10. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleganyGrill.com.
Welcome back as we get set for the start of second quarter action. It's Otto-Eldred on top of Port Allegany 18-10. Second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club. Ty Nestor would make a great gift for that special golfer in your life. Give them a call at 814-755-4558. Otto-Eldred with the ball to start the second quarter. It's Sheen Thomas with it. And he'll pull up for a jumper. No good. Rebound controlled by Button for the Gators. Archer now dribble handoff Evans. Evans drives. The Button now at the rooting. He'll look to drive. He's cut off. Evans thought about the three. Now drives, kicks. Archer open. Look at the three. In and out. No good. Offensive rebound. Evans. And... well, we got a little tempers flare a little bit here, and someone just picked up a technical foul, and I think that might have been Jared Funk for the Gators by the way he reacted, and that is indeed the call. So there was a fight for a loose ball underneath. I'm not sure. Tempers started to flare there a little bit. Good job by the officials to clean that up quickly. Again, not sure what Funk said or did. It's on the far side of the court from where I'm situated, but Funk is assessed a technical foul. Also his second foul of the game, and Francis will shoot the technicals for the Terrors. First one up and in, he'll get one more. Both shots good for Landon Francis, and he has 7 points, and it's 20-10 Otto, and they'll get the ball out of bounds around midcourt after the technical foul. Manning Splain with it, gets it over to Francis. Francis looks to drive, cut off, and we're going to get a travel call there against the Terrors. That goes against Logan Mahalik, just checked into the ball game. And Port Allegany basketball. Archer brings it across half court for the Gators. Gets it over to Evans. Evans, oh, nice feed down low. Shot no good. And rebound to the Terrors. Francis kicks to Cousins. Three, no good. Rebound to Evans. Gators look to push. A wild shot there by Rooting, no good. Rebound controlled by Sheen Thomas. Francis drives, now kicks it back out. Francis with it, he'll drive baseline, layup, no good. Rebound controlled by the Gators. Evans with it now, and that ball's taken away by Mahalik. And Mahalik gets it into the hands of Cousins. Now gets it over to Splain, slow it down, Splain. Drives the lane, shot up and good by Manning Splain. And we're going to get a full timeout here by Port Allegany. So we'll take this Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout with them. It's Otto-Eldred 22, Port Allegany 10.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Welcome back, Hunter Station Golf Club, second quarter. It's Otto-Eldred 22, Port Allegany 10. Terrors knocked down 4 threes in the first quarter and have scored the first 4 points here in the second quarter, prompting that timeout from Port Allegany coach Kyle Babcock. It'll be Port Allegany basketball coming out of the timeout. And that's Archer with it for the Gators. Archer brings it across half court. Archer looks to drive, take it all the way. It's rejected by Francis. And ball control by Otto-Eldred. Cousins brings it across half court. Over to Manning Splain. Tried to get inside the Sheen Thomas, ball poked away by Button. Terrors get it back. Splain. Francis. And Terror showing some patience here in the half court. Splain works around some traffic. Now he'll look to drive. He kicks it back out. There's a corner three. That's no good from Cousins. Rebound controlled by Archer. Archer with it for the Gators. Thought about the three. Now he drives. Shot. No good. But he's going to get fouled and go to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line for a pair. 5:23 to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Noah Archer looking for his first points of the night. Archer's first shot is good. He'll get one more. Brax Caldwell will come in, check back in the game. He has 2 fouls. And Moses also returns with 2 fouls for the Gators. So one more here for Noah Archer. Shot good. It's 22-12. Cousins. It's across half court for Otto. Now into the hands of Francis. Terrace working around the perimeter at Sheen Thomas with it. Thomas gets it over now to Caldwell. Now Cousins will drive. Little floater in the lane is good for Austin Cousins. And he now has 8 points and the lead back to a dozen for the Terrors. 24-12. Inside, Button powers up and shot no good. Rebound Splain. Splain looks to push. Splain drives, shot no good. Rebound controlled by Moses. Oh, Evans pulls up for a deep three, and it's nothing but net. Drew Evans with 8 points, and it's 24-15. Francis with it for the Gators. Checked tightly by Archer. Francis cut off by Archer. And that pass rolls around and controlled. Still on the ground. Francis has it. And Derek Francis tried to get a timeout call, but to no avail. It'll be Port Allegany basketball trailing by 9. Archer with it for the Gators. It's over Rooting. He works around the screen, cut off, now to Button. Moses with it inside, going to work on Sheen Thomas. Shot up, no good. Rebound Caldwell. Francis brings it across half court for the Terrors. He looks to drive now, a pull up for a three. Shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Blaine Moses. Archer brings it across half court now for the Gators. Again, trailing by 9, 24-15 here in the Hunter Station Golf Club. Second quarter, and that pass is deflected out of bounds by Splain, and it will stay with Port Allegany. Gators get it in. That's Archer with it up top, guarded by Francis. Now working inside to Moses. Shot no good. Rebound Sheen Thomas. Boy, Thomas and Moses have a nice battle going on underneath on both ends of the floor. Francis now gets to Splain. Splain, we're going to have a kick ball, so stay here with the Terrors. Francis to inbound. Francis, gets it in. Beautiful inbound pass to Caldwell. Count it and the foul. So Brax Caldwell now with 4 points. So they'll have a chance to extend the Otto-Eldred lead to 12 here on the free throw. Beautiful inbound play there from Otto-Eldred. Free throw up and good, and it's 27. Yep, 27-15. I took the scoreboard a second there to catch up. Gators with it now. It's Rooting. And dribbling around now. Still with it. He'll finally pull up for a floater in the lane, and that's good. So Rooting with his first 2 points of the game, 27-17. Thomas with it. Can't quite handle a pass, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Port Allegany basketball. Archer brings it across the timeline for Port. Over to Rooting. Archer back with it now, guarded by Francis. Evans will fire another three. And no good. And we're going to get over the back call, I believe, on Braylon Button. And that will be, I think, team foul number 6, they say, on Port. So the next one, Otto will be shooting. Landon Francis with the ball now. Gets it over to Thomas. Terrors working around the perimeter now. Back to Thomas. Thomas will drive. Layup is good from Sheen Thomas. It's 29-17. Terrors. First 2 points of the game for Sheen Thomas. Evans able to handle the pass now. Now gets it to Moses. Thought about another deep three to Evans. Now he'll drive. Shot no good. Rebound Splain. Terrors quickly back up the court. Francis, ball deflected by Evans into the hands of Splain. Splain will fire a three. That's good. Manning Splain with another three for the Terrors, who lead 32-17. Archer drives, layup, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll head to the Ty Nesta Builders Supply free throw line for a pair. Visit them online at tynestabuilders.us. So Archer at the line for a pair. First one up and in. He'll get one more as Funk will check back into the game for Port Allegany, replacing Button. Of course, Funk picked up the technical earlier in this quarter. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning by Otto-Eldred. We'll take one with them and be right back. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
All right, welcome back. It's 32-18 Otto-Eldred here from the Terror Dome. Andy Close here with you. Noah Archer will have one more at the free throw line for the Gators. Shot up and good. It's 32-19. As Max Blaine will check in for Caldwell, who sits with the 2 fouls. So Coach Francis got good run out of Caldwell there with the 2 fouls. Probably sit him here the remainder of the half with just over a minute to go. On to pick up the third as Splain with it. Manning Splain, that is. Over to Max, now over to Cousins as the Terrors working around the perimeter. Manning Splain with it up top as we're under a minute to play. Francis posting up. Archer now kicks it out to Manning Splain. 3. It's good. Francis to Splain once again, and it's 35-19. Otto-Eldred. Archer with it, and I think we are going to get a foul. It's going to go against Otto-Eldred. Max Splain, his second team foul number 6. And it'll be Port Allegany ball. Archer with it for the Gators, picked up by Francis. Evans with it now, guarded tightly. Evans drives, and we're going to get a foul call here. Offensive foul. No, I think just ball out of bounds to Otto-Eldred. So a lot of contact there, no call. Ball back to Otto-Eldred. I'm going to stop the clock there. 23 seconds to go as Francis. Ball into the hands of Landon Francis for Otto-Eldred. Francis, the drive. Cut off by Archer, 10 seconds to go. Manning Splain with it now for Otto. He gets a screen from Thomas. Splain, tried to work a little give and go there with Thomas to no avail. But Otto-Eldred in control here at the half, leading Port Allegany 35-19. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax?
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleganyGrill.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Welcome back to the Terror Dome here in Duke Center, where Otto-Eldred in command here, leading Port Allegany 35-19 at the half. It's time for your halftime show, brought to you by Potter County Family Campground. At Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventure starts here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. Well, we'll get right into statistics powered by the Rehab Center with 7 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Check them out online at therehabcenter.com. And the story, again, coming in, I talked about a little bit in the pregame, was tempo, and it's definitely to Otto-Eldred's liking here so far. They've pushed the pace at every opportunity. They've knocked down 6 threes in the first half. Of course, this is a great shooting team. They've hit as many as 15 in a game this year from distance, and you're seeing that on display here again tonight. Point-wise, Manning Splain has 3 of those triples for Otto-Eldred. He leads the way with 13 points. Austin Cousins has knocked down a pair of threes. He has 8 points, and Landon Francis has 7 to lead the Terrors. Brax Caldwell with 4, and Sheen Thomas with a deuce for Otto-Eldred. For Drew Evans, he's knocked down a pair of threes of his own, has a team-high 8 points. For Port Allegany, Braylon Button with 3, Jet Ruding with 2, Blaine Moses with 2, and Noah Archer with 3 on 3 free throws for the Gators. And that's where we stand at the half, with Otto-Eldred in front by a score of 35-19 here from the Terror Dome. And again, it was, tempo. Otto-Eldred, this team, with their guard play as good as it is, they're able to dictate kind of how they want to play the game in terms of pace, when to speed it up, when to slow it down, and they've done a great job of that so far in the first half. No, foul trouble, not really any to speak of for either team. A couple guys with a pair, Blaine Moses and Jared Funk with 2 for Port Allegany, and Brax Caldwell with 2 for Otto-Eldred here at the half. But again, we talked about a game, if Port Allegany was going to come in here and potentially pull off an upset, they'd want a game more in like the 40s, just based on their style of play and how they've been winning ball games. But Otto-Eldred with 35 in the first half. And so obviously that's to their favor, as the score would indicate. And again, Otto-Eldred hasn't lost a North Tier League game in nearly 2 years, looking to make it back-to-back North Tier League titles, and already off to a great down payment on that. 8-0, first time through the league. Again, these two teams meeting for the second time this year. The first one was a 55-43 win for Otto-Eldred. Well, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have the keys to the second half. You are watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegany Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegany River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegany River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegany Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Chris Rossetti here to tell you a little bit about All-American Awards and Engraving in Chippenville. When I first met Jim Carroll in 2006, All-American Awards and Engraving was just getting started. Since then, the company has grown into the area's premier shop for embroidery, screen printing, and engraving, graphic design work, and personalized gift ideas. As Jim has always said, they'll put almost anything on almost everything, and they really do mean that. Give them a call today at 814-782-6264.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
All right, welcome back. It's time for the Keys to the Second Half, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. And for Port Allegany, I look for them to work the ball inside. They've had some success there. Moses and is really battling there underneath. So I look for them to do that a little more. And then, for Otto-Eldred, just more of the same. They've played this game to their liking, and they've gotten good shots. Francis has distributed the ball really well. They're getting open looks. So I don't see a need for Otto-Eldred to change much of what they're doing right now as we get set to start the third quarter. Brought to you by Icy Ink. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. And it will be Otto-Eldred basketball here to start the third quarter. Francis with it, dribble handoff to Manning Splain. Starting five back out there for both teams. And that ball is taken away by Drew Evans. Evans with the steal, and he brings it across half court for the Gators. Into the hands of Archer. Archer looks to drive. He's cut off. Excuse me, that's Jet Rooting, so not the same starting five. Jet out there for the Gators to start the second half. Now gets it back into the hands of Archer. He looks to drive. Guarded by Cousins, picks up his dribble, now gets it to Archer. Archer, little floater in the lane, that shot short. Offensive rebound, Evans. Shot no good, rebound, Splain. Francis, push, drives, shot in the lane is short. Rebound into the hands of Moses. Evans with it for the Gators. Archer had an open look, now he'll drive, tries to split two defenders, and he's going to get called for the travel. So Otto-Eldred basketball, minute 15 into the second half here. as Francis will walk across the timeline for the Terrors. Into the hands of Thomas. That's Francis with it. Gets a screen from Thomas. Screen and roll back to Thomas, but that ball taken away by Archer. You can see a little frustration there from Francis as Moses kind of pulls him over going up the court. Evans will stop, pop, fire three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Braylon Button. Button shot, altered by Thomas, no good. Offensive rebound, Moses. So a third chance for the Gators. Archer, three from the top of the key. It's good. Noah Archer with the first points of the second half. And boy, Derek Francis is not happy. And Archer, the three, it's 35-22. 6 points now for Noah Archer. And, we got a I'll tell you why he's not happy, because we got a technical. And the technical free throw is good from Evans, and it's 35-23. As picking that up, I believe, was Manning Splain. And Evans knocks down a pair. So this is already a 5-point possession for Port Allegany, and they will get the ball. As Ruding will inbound. So 2 technicals in this game, 1 on each team. As Archer with it for the Gators, who have a chance to cut it to single digits here, early stages of the Icy Ink third quarter. Evans pass poked away, diving for it, and we're going to have a tie-up. And the Pizza Hut possession arrow will keep it on this end with Port Allegany. Archer to inbound. Looking. Gets it to Moses, shot no good. Rebound Caldwell. Caldwell gets it to Francis, who looks to push. Francis will stop and fire a three. It's good. Boy, that is a smooth-looking shot from Landon Francis. He's now in double figures to lead back to 14 at 38-24. Archer with it. Archer drives, cut off now. Ruding. Dribbles around the perimeter, gets it back to Archer. Evans will drive. Evans shot up over Thomas, no good. Fight for the rebound, pulled down by Francis. Francis, beautiful look-ahead pass to Sheen Thomas. And it's 40-24, Otto-Eldred. What a beautiful pass there. Francis just sees the court so well, and Thomas with the finish. Archer with it for the Gators. Archer drives. Was looking for Button, but I don't think it's ready for it. Then Thomas and Francis fight for it. And now ahead for a three-pointer. That's no good from Cousins. Rebound into the hands of Archer, and Port Allegany will look to push. Evans drives, splits the defender, shot no good, but he's going to head to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line for a pair. Drew Evans with a chance to get into, let's see. Evans already in double figures with 10 points, a chance to add to it. First shot off the front of the rim, no good. He knew it right away, too. He'll get one more. We got a substitution for the Gators as Jared Funk checks back into the game, replacing Braylon Button. For Port Allegany, Evans' second free throw is good. A 15-point lead for Otto-Eldred here. Approaching the midway point of the Icy Ink third quarter. That's Manning playing with it. It will hand off. Francis thought about the three. Guarded tightly by Archer. Cut off there. Now gets it back to Splain. Splain drives the lane. Now to Cousins. Cousins. Nice pass inside. Thomas. Shot no good, but Sheen Thomas will go to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot two. So Sheen Thomas to the line for a pair. First shot up and good. He'll get one more. Second shot is no good. Rebound fought for, and it goes out of bounds. Will be Port Allegany basketball. And we're showing now a little 1-2-2 here from Otto-Eldred, and it forces a turnover. So nice little wrinkle there from Otto-Eldred, and it forces the turnover. They lead by 16, 41-25. Midway point here of the Icy Ink third quarter. Boy, Archer is just dogging Francis. The ball inbounded to Sheen Thomas. Now Manning Splain with it up top for the Terrors. Splain drives, kicks Thomas, mid-range jumper. That's a good one from Sheen Thomas. And it's 43-25. Otto with its biggest lead of the game. Archer. In the hands of Evans. Evans back to Archer. He'll drive. Shot altered by Francis. And in the hands of Splain, who gets it back to Francis. Ooh. Francis drives, kicks, open look, three. No good. Oh, nice play there by Caldwell. Tips it, but it goes to Moses. Then Moses is fouled. And I think they're going to get Austin Cousins for that. They do. And Max Splain will check in. He'll replace Cousins. 3:11 to go here, third quarter. 43-25, Otto-Eldred, unbeaten in North Tier League play, 12-1 overall. Port Allegany coming in 6-5 overall, 6-2 in the NTL. Rooting with it for the Gators. Gets it inside. Evans, spin shot, no good. Rebound, Thomas. Thomas gets it to Francis. Francis will slow it down as he brings it across the timeline. Oh, now he'll fire a deep three. It's good. Landon Francis, 46-25 Terrors. And now Evans will fire a three. That's no good, but he got hit on the arm, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. Will Drew Evans. A quick break for Cousins is getting set to check back in. I think he'll come in for Manning Splain, who just picked up his fourth. Evans' first shot is good. He'll get 2 more. That's Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. Yeah, if he gets another one, that was a 3-point attempt he got fouled on. Evans with 11 points to lead Port Allegany. Splain and Francis with 13 each for Otto-Eldred. And so Evans hits 2 of 3 from the line. It's 46-27. Francis with it quickly back up the court for the Terrors, now into the hands of Cousins. Gets it back to Francis, working on Noah Archer. Francis a little shake and bake, and they're going to think a little hip check foul there on the Gators. So Otto-Eldred ball here, leading by 19. Rooting his first foul, team foul number 2. Otto with 16 fouls, so Port Allegany will be shooting free throws on every foul the rest of the way. Ooh, ball almost turned over. Well, it is the Pizza Hut possession arrow says keep it with Otto-Eldred. It's hard to tell. I can't, from my vantage point, I can't see the arrow. I think Otto's going to keep the ball. Leading 46-27. Just over 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Oh, nice inbound play. Thomas, shot no good. Rebound fought for and will stay with Otto. Francis, 3. It's good. Landon Francis. And it's 49-27 Otto-Eldred on another 3 from the sophomore guard. Evans, a deep 3. No good. Rebound Thomas. Well, he's got to be approaching double-digit rebounds if he's not already. He's playing over to Francis. Gets it inside to Caldwell. Caldwell working on button shot, no good. Rebound by Moses. Archer with it for the Gators. Now gets it over to Evans. Now to Rooting. Archer, boy, just being dogged there by Francis. Gets inside, nice pass to Moses, and he's going to get fouled by Caldwell, and he'll head to the Tie Nest Builders Supply free throw line for a pair will Blaine Moses. Blaine Moses, first shot up and good. He'll get one more as Logan Mahalik will check in. He'll replace Caldwell. One more for Caldwell, or for Moses, I should say. Both shots good. It's 49-29, Otto-Eldred. Moses up to 4 points now for the Gators. Francis tries the dish. I think he was looking for Thomas, but we're going to get a tie-up, and the Pizza Hut possession arrow will give it to Port Allegany. Henry Troop, number 35, checking into the game for the first time for Port Allegany. He'll replace Moses. Port Allegany basketball here, just over a minute to play in the third quarter. Gators have it. That's Rooting. Looks inside the button post up. Thomas shot, no good. Rebound to Mahalik, the smallest guy on the court. Francis gets a screen from Thomas. And Thomas rolling towards the basket. His shot is good. Boy, that's beautiful basketball there between Thomas and Francis. Thomas up to 9 points, 7 of them in this quarter. It's 51-29, Otto-Eldred. Rooting cut off, and they're going to get Mahalik there with a little bump as Rooting was driving towards the basket. And so here's what we talked about. Port Allegany already in the bonus. That's the 17th foul on Otto-Eldred. So Jet Rooting to the line for a 1-and-1. Shot up, no good. Rebound again to Mahalik. Francis brings it across half court. Francis guarded by Archer. Dribble handoff to Cousins. Now back to Francis. 11 seconds to go. Francis drives. Layup is good. Landon Francis putting on a show here. And we have a timeout here. As Francis comes up a little gimpy. And the trainer is going to take a quick look at him, and he goes off the floor. And Davey Shenfield checks into the game for the first time for Otto-Eldred. So you hope that's nothing serious. As Landon Francis has just played a terrific ball game here with 18 points. Just a sophomore, already one of the premier players in District 9. As Rooting now will inbound for Port Allegany as they look to get a quick shot off here. All right, Rooting to inbound. He gets it in. Oh, and Evans falls down and tries to put up a shot. And our clock says 0. The clock here, which is the one that matters, still says 0.4 of a second. It'll be Otto-Eldred basketball. Thomas to inbound. I don't think Otto will be looking to really do anything here other than just get it in. Or if they do, Cousins fires it off the mark. So 3 quarters of play in the books. Your score, Otto-Eldred 53, Port Allegany 29. We'll be right back. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
All right, welcome back here to the Terradome, Duke Center, Pennsylvania. Otto-Eldred 53, Port Allegany 29. As we get set to start the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning fourth quarter. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. They will get you running again. As I look on the court, no Landon Francis. He went out late in the third quarter, appeared to tweak an ankle or something to that effect. But up 24, I don't think they'll push anything here. Sheen Thomas with it for Otto. Gets it over to Cousins. Now to Max Blaine, who's also in the game for Otto. Loses it. Oh, nice save there by Cousins. Gets it to Max Blaine. Logan Mahalik also on the floor, along with Caldwell and Thomas for the Terrors. The drive by Cousins. Shot up and good by Austin Cousins. He's now into double figures with 10. That's 55-29 Otto-Eldred. And there's a three by Troop. No good. Rebound Cousins. And almost a steal by Archer. And Cousins gets it back, but gets it across half court. And there's a drive by Max Blaine. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Gators, Jared Funk. Troop will fire a three. No good. Rebound again. Mahalik, his third. Sheen Thomas now quickly ahead for Otto-Eldred. Cousins will fire a mid-range jumper. That's good. And we're going to get a timeout here by Derek Francis. 57-29 Otto-Eldred. We'll be right back here on D910sports.com.
Chris Rossetti here to tell you a little bit about All-American Awards and Engraving in Chippenville. When I first met Jim Carroll in 2006, All-American Awards and Engraving was just getting started. Since then, the company has grown into the area's premier shop for embroidery, screen printing, and engraving, graphic design work, and personalized gift ideas. As Jim has always said, they'll put almost anything on almost everything, and they really do mean that. Give them a call today at 814-782-6264.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, welcome back here. 6:23 to go, fourth quarter. All Otto-Eldred 57-29. Again, the Terrors 12-1 overall, unbeaten at 8-0 in North Tier League play. Port Allegany came in at 6-5 overall, 6-2 in the NTO, and winners of 4 of their last 5 coming to this one. And see Francis over there. He looks to be okay, but I doubt we'll see him again in this one as the Terrors up comfortably. As it's Button, Moses, Archer, Evans, and Rooting for Port Allegany. The 5 for Otto-Eldred, Mahalik, Thomas, Caldwell, and Max Blaine. Shot no good. Rebound Caldwell. Ahead to Sheen Thomas. Sheen Thomas layup up and good. And Sheen Thomas is in double figures now with 11 points. The lead has grown to 30. And we're going to tie up, and a Pizza Hut possession arrow. No. And Anthony Zimbardi going over there to the scores table. We've now reached a running clock with a 30-point game here. So we'll have a running clock the rest of the way. Gators to inbound. While trying to inbound, Rudin gets it in to Moses. Moses, oh, nice shot. No good, but he will go to the free throw line for a pair. Will Blaine Moses. Clock does stop on free throws. Moses' first shot up and good. He'll get one more. Point number 5 on the game for Blaine Moses. Moses' second shot is up and good. 59-31, Otto-Eldred by 28. Thomas with it for Otto. And that's going to go out of bounds. Will stay. Otto-Eldred basketball. Getting running clock here. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning. Fourth quarter. Don't forget, after the game, we'll have the Potter County Campground post-game show and our Allegany Grill Foxburg player of the game. So stay tuned for that. Thomas with it for Otto. Gets it to Max Splain, now to Manning Splain. So the two Splains, Caldwell, Thomas, and Cousins on the floor for Otto. Cousins dribbles around the defender. Oh, gets it inside. Beautiful pass to Caldwell. He'll lay it up and in. Caldwell with 6 points. Rudin looks to drive now. Gets it to Evans. Evans will fire a three. No good, and that goes out of bounds. And Funk and Troop will check back in for the Gators. Otto-Eldred by 30, 61-31. 4 minutes to go here in the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning fourth quarter. And I got a wet spot on the floor here. So a 3:51 to go. Fourth quarter. Again, I want to thank all the fine folks at Otto-Eldred here for their hospitality this evening. Setting me up for this broadcast, getting me all hooked up. Always appreciate the generous hospitality here in Duke Center. As Manning Splain will bring it across the timeline for Otto-Eldred. Guarded by Archer. Splain, layup good. Manning Splain with 15 points and 63-31 Otto. Funk will fire a three. No good. Rebound controlled by Max Splain, and they get a foul. I think they're going to tab Archer for that. They do. As Davey Shenfield checks back into the game for Otto. Replacing Sheen Thomas, who gets a smile and a word of encouragement from his coach, Derek Francis. I mentioned Thomas's night is done. Splain with it. Manning Splain. Splain. And that ball poked away, and Troop with it now. Troop into the front court. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, Funk. Shot no good, but he'll head to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line for a pair. Clock stopped at 2:26 to play. And here's Funk to the free throw line. First shot no good. He'll get one more. Funk, just a freshman. We get some substitutions here for both teams. Mason Clavoon and Levi Wilfong into the game for Port Allegany. And checking in for Otto-Eldred, Isaiah Demick, number 33. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Gators. Funk will fire a three, and the bank is open for Jared Funk at 63-34. Shenfield gets to Mahalik. Now to Max Blaine. Got subs in now for both teams. Like, I think the only starter for either team I see out on the floor, well, Funk is out there in Evans for Port Allegany. Other than that, Coach Babcock gets set to send a couple more players to the scorer's table. Carter Wolf, number 34, getting set to check in for Otto-Eldred, and we get more substitutions here. A big cheer from the Otto-Eldred student section, and we're under a minute and a half to play. As Max Blaine with it out top now for Otto. Again, they're going to improve to 13-1 with the win. Demick with it out top for Otto, and they're just content to pretty much let this clock run. Well, it's running anyway with the running clock. So what am I talking about? There's a shot by Wolf. No good. Rebound controlled by Troop. Under a minute to play here. Port Allegany will go to 6-6 with the loss. 6-3 in the North Tier League. There's a shot. It's no good, but a foul. And free throws for Mason Clavoon. So Clavoon to the Tie Nesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot two. First shot is good. So Clavoon gets into the scoring column, and he'll get one more free throw. Toy Van Scooter checks into the game for Otto-Eldred to replace Max Blaine. One more for Clavoon. Shot no good. Rebound Demick. Oh, and unfortunately we got an injury here, as I believe that's Carter Wolf, number 34, down for Otto. Can't really see. It's kind of out of my range of vision there. As Coach Derek Francis and the trainer go out to check on young Mr. Wolf. Again, tonight's game also brought to you by All-American or Oil Country Crates. Well, All-American Awards and Engraving as well, but Oil Country Crates, your product, our protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. We're going to take a break and be right back.
Tucked In Farm in Cookesburg, PA has been the go-to place in northwestern Pennsylvania for weddings, private and corporate events, and other gatherings since 2015. Located on a 140-acre private estate, our event venue features an elegant barn, a timber frame pavilion with a grand fireplace, and a thoughtfully restored 1860 farmhouse that offers a spot for quiet time of relaxation and romantic getaway. Check us out online at www.tuckdinfarm.com. That's tuckedinfarm.com. Or call us at 814-316-9399.
Well, Wolf will get back up and walk back to the bench with a little bit of assistance. They'll check him out, and hopefully he's all right. And inbound for the Terrors. That's Davey Shenfield with it. Oh, Funk, nice play there to poke the ball away. And the Gators come back with it. Clavoon with it. Shot fake, and we're going to travel there on the Gators, and that's just about going to run out the clock. What we're going to do is we're going to jump right into the Potter County Family Campground post-game show, and then we'll get your stats, and we'll come back with player of the game. So at Potter County Family Campground, again, your final score, Otto-Eldred 63, Port Allegany 35. Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventure start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. Rehab Center statistics, 7 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Check them out online at therehabcenter.com. That's center spelled the old-fashioned way. Leading the way for Otto-Eldred was Landon Francis. He had 18 points. Manning's playing with 15. Sheen Thomas with 11 and Austin Cousins with 10. So 4 terrors in double figures as Brax Caldwell also added 6 points for Otto-Eldred. For Port Allegany, Drew Evans led the way with 12 points. It was Blaine Moses and Noah Archer with 6 points apiece. Jet Ruding with 2, Jared Funk with 3, and Mason Lavoon with 1 for Port Allegany. We're going to come back and we'll have our player of the game brought to you by the Allegany Grill in Foxburg. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegany Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleganyGrill.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
All right, folks. Sorry for the delay. We're trying to get our Allegany Gorilla Foxburg player of the game up here, trying to track him down. And Principal Nick LaBella is going to send him up, and we'll have him here momentarily. Apologize, a little out of breath. But again, Otto-Eldred, very impressive. 63-35 victory. They improve to 13-1. And a perfect 9-0 in the North Tier League. And their only loss is to Salamanca, and that was in the IBO. Port Allegany, now 6-6, 6-3 in the North Tier League. We're going to get that interview here for you momentarily. Again, be sure to check out all the recaps of all the action later tonight on D910sports.com. Busy night of high school hoops, also high school wrestling. So be sure to get on the website and check that all out, if you will. And I see him. Landon France is going to make his way up here. Careful that one. Yep. Oh, you're good. And see if we get the camera on him. Whoop. All right, there is Landon Francis, our Allegany Gorilla Foxburg player of the game. Landon, first of all, how you feeling?
It's hurting, but I'll get through and get some ice on, and I'll be good to go.
And I got to bear with me for a second. I got to tell a quick story. I remember you just when you were about that tall when your mom was coaching over at Port Allegany and I was working over in Bradford. So it's pretty neat to see you shining on the court here. But getting to the game tonight, you guys were really jump out and were able to kind of dictate tempo right from the get-go.
Yeah, the first game we played them, they dictated our tempo. The first game, they dictated our tempo, and then we knew we had to come in and get the game going. We couldn't have it slow down.
You guys are, obviously looking. We're in January. You're unbeaten in league play, but obviously that's one of your goals. But your goals are more than that. How do you just take it one game at a time?
I mean, every day is we got to get better, and one game at a time. We look at that game, and then next game we go to work.
This offense just runs so efficiently. It seems like you guys, whether it's you or who's ever handling the ball, you guys just seem to have a great chemistry on the court. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, it's just the countless hours that we put in the summer, which pays off out here on the court.
Mm-hmm. And as we sit here now, you're 13-1. How would you assess? Obviously, the record's fantastic. How would you assess your team's play right now at this point in the season?
I feel we got things to work on, but every game I think we're getting better and better, which is a good thing to go into later in the season.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, guys playing great. But how much fun are you guys having out there on the court?
It's a lot of fun playing with my teammates. It just sucks to see one of my teammates go down like that with his first game back from a broken arm. It's just. Right now, we're thinking of him, and prayers up for him.
Prayers up for him, indeed, for a quick recovery. Well, Landon, I'll let you get going. And, again, congratulations on the win, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
Then Landon Francis of Otto-Eldred, our Allegany Gorilla Foxburg player of the game. And that's going to about wrap it up here from Duke Center. Andy Close with your final score, Otto-Eldred 63, Port Allegany 35. And be sure again to check out the website later tonight, D910sports.com, for complete coverage of high school basketball and wrestling on a busy Thursday evening. So for Andy Close, saying so long and have a terrific rest of your night, everyone.